So it seems like Diddy's pulling out all the stops to keep his shady secrets under wraps, and word on the streets is that Diddy and Kevin Hart are no longer on good terms, to put it mildly. And this is a shocker considering they've been tight for 2 decades and seemed unshakable. Well, Kevin Hart is just the latest celebrity that cut Diddy off after federal prosecutors came knocking trying to get him to snitch on Diddy in front of a grand jury. Rumor has that Diddy's allegedly using a compromising tape to keep Kevin in line, threatening him to stay quiet or face the consequences. And as if that's not bad enough, the streets are now saying that Kevin's wife Nico is also making plans to file for divorce. If Diddy ever leaks the freak-off video, or if the feds come knocking for Kevin, y'all, it looks like Kevin might be in a hot mess right now, and there might not be an escape. So did Kevin really help Diddy saw a younger man? And did he really have an affair of his own with Diddy? Let's break it down. So it looks like Diddy isn't the only one caught up in this wild mess. Some of his closest pals and partners are getting pulled into too. The feds are hitting Diddy and his crew with RICO charges, and it's sending shockwaves through everyone connected to him. RICO charges are no joke, and it has everyone in panic mode. Well, since the news broke about these up-and-coming charges, fans have turned into detectives, tossing out names left and right, trying to guess who might be the next one after Diddy. So many names have been tossed around, and one thing that has become clear is that Diddy is not going down alone. But if there's one person who seems to be going down harder with Diddy than everybody else, it looks like it's Kevin Hart, because it seems like it might be game over for him too. There are multiple videos of him at some of Diddy's parties that just surfaced, and let me tell you, it's worse than you can imagine. Not only was Kevin a guest at these parties, but the new videos reveal that he also helped Diddy plan and host them.
Hey yo, Kevin, come here, no homo. We're gonna have a contest. You know, we're gonna have a contest. We're gonna get our breath first, because your breath be stinking sometimes. And we're gonna go back and forth. Uh-oh.
You know, first of all, make sure my mic is on. Before I begin into trash and Diddy, you know, I'm going to acknowledge him on a special day. I bought the album. You know what I'm saying?
You bought
I didn't ask you for nothing.
No, you didn't.
I didn't ask you for nothing free.
Yes.
I downloaded it. I didn't go to the store because I'm lazy.
Seriously, Justin didn't seem old enough to be at such a wild party. But there he was, and no surprise, he got mixed up in Little Rod's lawsuit, being accused of recruiting for his dad. And did he really had him wrapped up in all sorts of a madness from a young age? And speaking of that party, it seems like it was absolutely off the charts. There were women everywhere lounging in the bathtub doing all sorts of weird shenanigans, and it just kind of makes you wonder what exactly they were up to.
My son, the light-skinned dude with the good hair. That's just
one of them.
Shouts out to little Diddy 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Diddy's sons who look nothing like him. It's still in question. We don't really know what's going on. Oh, come on, man. Come on, dude. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Come on, man. That's what I like. See, because as sons, people don't understand, man. You know, yeah, you guys may have a different life, but at the same time,
Give it up.
Don't even get me started on the rumors that Kevin and Diddy allegedly had a little something earlier on that night. The rumor started when Kevin and the camera crew went into the bedroom where Diddy was, and out of the nowhere, Diddy started throwing out no homo jokes and telling Kevin to stay away from his bed, which was very weird and sus, because they had been chilling with each other the whole night.
Check. I got it. Hey, what's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party last straight to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. Got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub, doing it official. You know what I'm saying? Trey's up here, my nigga Fab's up here. You know, when you have a scene like this, you gotta bring ball suits. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's football. That's what I call it. Wrong with all. I might jump in the tub myself. You know, once everybody gets out. You know, just me and the nigga. This is my thing. I'm used to this type of thing. You know, doing what I do best. Oh! Did the camera catch that? Got the camera! Got the camera!
Y'all peep that something on his bed. Well, apart from allegedly being involved with Diddy, there are also allegations that Kevin allegedly helped Diddy hide some of his illegal activities, like Diddy's alleged saw of Usher when Usher was younger. There have been reports for years that Diddy allegedly did things to Usher, and fans have noticed that Diddy somehow gets more comfortable around Kevin and always spills tea whenever he's with him. For example, there's this time when Diddy revealed that he and Usher started sharing a bed when Usher was just 10 years old.
I want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it. You did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in bed. You know, shouts out to him and what he did. I was if you can, just let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, like, I don't want it to come close to the bed at all.
Kevin caught how sketchy Diddy's comments were, and Diddy seemed to realize he was spilling way too much tea. He quickly grabbed Kevin's neck to shut down the conversation, knowing he was starting to incriminate himself. And that wasn't the only weird moment involving Diddy and Usher and Kevin Hart. In another clip, he claimed he used to bend Usher over the counter seriously, like, what are you even saying?
Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher.
Fresh off the garden stage. It's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, Paul has been like this. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get them early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world.
Yo, what the did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this with me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was stupid. Listen.
So it only makes sense why there are rumors saying that the feds are trying to get Kevin to snitch on Diddy. According to an insider, Diddy has supposedly been blackmailing Kevin. Apparently, there's a tape that not only shows Kevin at Diddy's parties, but also catches him in some less than legal activity. IDs, if you catch my drift, word is Diddy's been using this to keep Kevin in check and prevent him from spilling the tea to the grand jury. But in case you missed it, CNN recently reported that federal investigators are preparing to bring accusers of music mogul Diddy Combs before a federal grand jury too. Sources familiar with the probe tell CNN signaling the U.S. Justice Department is moving toward potentially seeking an indictment of Combs. They went on to say that possible witnesses have been notified by investigators that they could be brought in to testify in front of a federal grand jury in New York City. According to one source, bringing individuals who have filed civil lawsuits against Combs before a grand jury would mark a significant escalation in a government's ongoing investigation involving the producer and Bad Boy Records founder. So it looks like Diddy knows he's in deep trouble, and he is allegedly pulling out all the stops to prevent people from testifying against him. Interestingly, this isn't Kevin Hart's first brush with a compromising tape. A few years back, he was caught on with another woman and faced blackmail because of it. He took the case to the FBI, and his friend JT Jackson was accused of being the mystery blackmailer. However, JT was later cleared of any wrongdoing, and this issue quieted down until now. Just recently, JT Jackson filed a lawsuit against Kevin for breach of contract related to Kevin's scandal involving that compromising tape. According to JT, he and Kevin had an agreement that Kevin would exonerate him with a statement, but Kevin hasn't done it yet, even after more than 3 years. And according to JT's lawsuit, the wording of Hart's statement, meticulously negotiated and detailed in contract, was crucial to repairing and remediating the severe damage inflicted upon the plaintiff's reputation by the baseless extortion allegations that Hart aggressively promoted and publicized. Jackson is suing for breach of contract, fraud, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. He's seeking at least $12 million in damages. He adds in the suit, "It's been 3 years since Kevin promised to clear my name to no avail, so here we are through this lawsuit. I aim to restore my reputation, seek accountability, and ensure that such injustices do not happen to others." But this is not the only reason that Kevin is having a hard time with Diddy's alleged blackmail tape, because it's allegedly going to prove that he cheated on his wife Ano, and he can't have it. See, in addition to Kevin getting implicated by the tape and getting into trouble with the feds, it could also spell the end of his marriage to Ano. And there are reports that his marriage is already hanging on by a thread because of his constant infidelity over the years. Even back in his first marriage with Tori Hart, Kevin couldn't seem to keep things on straight and narrow. He allegedly stepped out with multiple women, some even whispering about simultaneous flings. One of those alleged flings was rumored to be an E-code, though she's always denied it. But let's just say her story didn't exactly convince everyone. She did the whole just friends routine. But come on, we weren't born yesterday. We know how these things usually go down. Kevin and Ano have been oddly tight-lipped about when they exactly started dating, which raised eyebrows.